Good morning to all. My name is Paul Suvarna Bhagwan, working as Assistant Professor in Zoology Department, RBNB College, Srirampur. Today we will learn about epithelial tissues. From B.Sc. third year class. Subject is Mamalian Histology. Topic is epithelial tissue. These epithelial tissues divided into two parts. First is membranous tissue and second is glandular epithelium. In previous lecture we studied about membranous epithelium, different types of membranous epithelium, structure, location, function. In today's lecture we talk about glandular epithelium. This glandular epithelium present in gland cells and modified into secretory cells. These glandular epithelium present in different glands and mainly modified into secretory cells. These gland cells may be single-celled or multicellular glands are present. These glandular epithelium present two types of gland cells. First one is endocrine gland. Second is exocrine gland. Let us see endocrine gland. These endocrine glands originate from inside the body, and these endocrine glands have no duct for carry their secretion. Their secretion poured directly into the blood stream. These endocrine glands secretes specific substance called hormone. This hormone controls coordination of body, that is hormonal control in organism. These endocrine glands are adrenal gland, testes, ovaries, pituitary gland. These glands are included in the endocrine gland. Next type is exocrine gland. These exocrine glands having duct and their secretion is carried with the help of duct, so it is called as exocrine gland. These exocrine glands again subdivided into two types. First one is unicellular gland. Second is multicellular gland. Unicellular glands, these cells are made up of single cell, so it is called as unicellular glands. These unicellular glands present in mucous gland. It is also called as a goblet cells. These goblet cells are unicellular glands. These secretes mucus and forms mucous membrane. These goblet cells secretes mucus and forms protective mucous membrane. Next type is multicellular gland. These multicellular gland according to secretion, these are divided into 4 different types. First one is mucus secreting gland. Mucus secreting glands. These mucus secreting glands, they secretes mucus. Second gland is serous gland. These serous glands secretes watery secretion. Mixed type of glands. In mixed type of glands, here mucus and watery secretion are secreted, that is mixed type of gland. Fourth one is mucilaginous gland. In this gland, the secretion is not mucus, neither watery in secretion, but different types of secretion present in mucilaginous gland. These multicellular glands again divided into different subtypes according to their structure. First is simple epithelial cells, simple gland, and second is compound glands. Simple gland, these simple glands having simple duct to carry their secretion, and so it is called as simple gland. This simple gland secretory passage or single system of secretory passage opening into the unbranched duct, it is called as simple gland. These simple gland again divided into different types. First type is simple tubular gland. Simple tubular gland. In this simple tubular gland consists of simple epithelial cells lined tubules which opens to the surface. Here diagram shows simple tube-like structure and opens towards the epithelial surface. This is simple tubular gland. Second, simple tubular coiled gland. In this simple tubular coiled glands, these coiled tubular glands lower portion, that is deeper portion of the tubules, is coiled or convoluted. This simple tubular gland, here deeper portion is coiled or convoluted. It is called as a simple tubular gland. And these glands, example is sweat glands. These sweat glands, deeper portion is coiled. Next type is simple straight straight tubular gland, simple straight tubular gland. In this simple tubular glands, here this gland secretory duct is straight and there opens into the unbranched tubules. These are open into the unbranched tubules. These cells are present in large intestinal glands. Next type is simple branched tubular gland. Simple branched tubular gland. In this simple branched tubular glands, this deep portion of gland having different branches, and these are open into the common duct, common secretory duct. These glands are present in pyloric, cardiac and fundic gland of stomach. Simple branched tubular glands, these present in the pyloric, cardiac and fundic part of stomach. Next type is simple tubulo-alveolar gland. Simple tubulo-alveolar gland. In this simple tubulo-alveolar glands, here terminal part of these glands showing hair-like sac-like structure, and this alveola opens into the common duct. Simple tubular glands, these are terminal part is sac-like structure, and this terminal part is opens into the common duct. It is open into the common duct, and example is sebaceous glands of skin. Next step is simple alveolar gland. Simple alveolar gland. These simple alveolar glands, again terminal part shows bulb-like structure, and this lumen is present, and neck part and open to the surface through the neck. Here the simple alveolar glands forms the bulb-like structure are present, and these glands are present in the skin of amphibia. Skin glands of amphibia, simple alveolar glands are present. In this simple alveolar gland, slight modification observed in this type. In this type, it is called as simple branched alveolar glands. These circulus or alveola, these are open into the common duct, and these are from the simple alveolar branched glands, and these alveolar structure opens into the common duct, and such type of glands present in the sebaceous gland. Next type is compound gland. These compound glands are complex in structure. These glands are complex in structure and ducts are branched up, and many secretory cells are present in the compound gland. Compound gland are complex in structure and these secretory ducts are branched up and secretes many secretory units. These compound glands again divided into different parts. First type is compound tubular gland. Compound tubular gland. Here single tube, secretory tube gives different branches, and these different branches open into the common duct. These different branches open into the common duct. It is called as compound tubular glands, and this main duct is present and small branches of duct open into the common duct, and these compound tubular glands present in testes and kidney. Testes and kidney. These compound tubular gland is present. Next type is Allevolar gland. Compound Allevolar gland. When this gland has large number of ducts which end into the alveoli, and with dilated sac-like structure, it is called as compound tubulo-alveolar gland. These compound tubulo-alveolar glands present in the mammary glands. These showing secretory ducts and many small bulb-like structure or sac-like structure, and this sac-like structure opens into the common duct, and these present in the mammary glands. Next type is compound tubulo-alveolar gland. Compound tubulo-alveolar glands, and next type is compound alveolar glands. These compound alveolar glands present in the compound alveolar glands present in the mammary glands. These having common duct, and these ducts apical portion is dilated into sac-like structure, and these open into the common duct. Such type of glands are found in the salivary glands. These glands are found in the salivary glands. These are compound glands, compound tubulo-alveolar glands. present in testes and kidneys, compound tubulo-alveolar glands and compound alveolar glands. According to secretion, again different glands are present. According to secretion, different glands are present. These are three types of glands are present. First one is miro secretion. According to secretion, three types of glands are present in our list. First one is miro secretion. It is called as Exocrine Gland. Second is Apocrine Gland, and third one is Holocran Gland. Apocrine, Holocran and Exocrine glands. These secretory products are accumulated below the free surface of cell and they are released constantly in the lumen of the gland, but at the time of release there is no change or loss of cytoplasm, and these cells, these Exocrine cells are present in sweat gland. Here in this diagram shows the Exocrine cells. Here secretion is accumulated in the apical part of cell, and from apical part this is released. These again some secretory vesicles are produced, and these secretory vesicles along with secretion released and disintegrate, and during this process there is no change in cytoplasm or any loss, and this is called as Exocrine gland present in sweat gland. Next part is Apocrine gland. This type of Apocrine gland secretes product present in the apical portion, and this cell, it is pinch of portion itself along with the secretory product and discharge, and the cells is not completely destroyed. Example, mammary glands, apocrine. Here the secretion is present towards the apical portion. Here this pinch of portion is itself released, and cell is not completely destroyed. Half portion is released, pinch of portion is released, and remaining part is again elaborate and new secretory production is formed. This is called as apocrine gland. Next gland is Holocran Gland. Holocran glands, here it is called as programmed cell death, and these Holocran cells, in this method the secretion product whole cell is disintegrate, and the lost cells are replaced by division of relatively undifferentiated cells, that is sebaceous gland. Here in this cell, whole cell is disintegrate, and remaining this undifferentiated cells again produce new cells. The whole part of cell is disintegrate. It is called as a Holocran secretion. Next part is functions of epithelium. Epithelium performs different functions. Functions of epithelium. First one is protection. Protective function. Epithelium of skin covers the whole body and protect the body. The epithelium forms two types of layers, keratinized and non-keratinized cells, and these cells protect the entire soft tissue. Next function is secretion. These epithelial cells, secretory in function, secretes different gland cells. These are digestive gland cells, lubricative gland cells, thermoregulatory gland cells are present. Next function is absorption. These epithelial cells, that is columnar epithelial cells, present in large intestine, and these from large intestine nutrient food material is absorbed. Next function is excretory in function. Some epithelial cells acts as a excretory in function. Different tubules and sweat glands are excretory in function. Next function is sensory in function. Epithelial cells, some cells are modified into neuroepithelial cells, and these neuroepithelial cells gives sensation function. These are different functions of epithelial tissues. Here we stop, and remaining part will be discussed in next lecture.